this video is basically about something that happened at work. Um, we always have weekly meetings at work. So, I was talking to one of my coworkers. I said, I want to talk about this at the meeting, and this is what I want to propose as um, kind of like a remedy to this issue that we're having. And I talked to my coworker, and my coworker was like, "Oh yeah, that's good. You should bring that up. I didn't even think about bringing that up in the meeting. That's good." So we get into the meeting, and my boss goes around and asks everybody what they want to bring up. And lo and behold, this person brings up the topic that I said I was going to bring up. Father gave me strength because I did not get an attitude and I didn't bring it up. I mean, I didn't say, like, hey, I just told you a couple of hours ago that I was going to bring this up in the meeting. Because, like, in my department, whatever, we do talk about things amongst ourselves. But when someone says, oh, I'm going to bring this up or I'm whatever, I never, usually we don't steal each other's idea, or topic or whatever to bring up. So when this happened, I was just like, why? Why would you do that? Like, I've never done that to you. And it's like, there's not much of a corporate ladder to climb in the department that I'm in. Like, there's nowhere that this person can go. There's nowhere else, no higher level this person can get. It's like you have nothing to gain by stealing my topic of conversation. Like, I don't even get it. And then what makes it so bad is, like, there was the what I was going to propose, kind of like as something that we could do to fix this situation, is actually something that I brought up 2 weeks ago in this same meeting. And I brought it up, and my supervisor and the other girl that's working there, like, to help with, like, operations or whatever, they both shot my idea down. They was like, no, we don't want to do that. That's not what we want to do at this time. We're just going to deal with it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. So I said, in a couple weeks, when this problem continues to grow, I told myself I was going to bring it up again, which I did. But it was just so, I don't know, it was just ridiculous. I was just like, this isn't, and then after the meeting, like, I told the girl, I was like, I told you I was going to bring that up. Like, you told me you weren't even thinking about bringing it up. You said that's a good idea to bring up, blah, blah, blah. I was like, so why did you even say anything? And she was like, oh, well, I've been thinking about it. I said, maybe you've been thinking about it, but you weren't going to bring it up at the meeting because when I told you, you said, oh, that's a good thing to bring up in the meeting. And I was like, this isn't the first time that I've told you that I want to say something, and then later it's like you try to, like, steal my thunder. Like, I just don't understand that. And she was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I said, so going forward, I'm not gonna talk to you about, any ideas or anything that I have, any suggestions. I'm not gonna talk to you about them anymore. Cause, like, there's someone else at work that I do talk about, like, when I have ideas and stuff, and she never steals my thunder. She never steals my idea. She never tries to say it before I do. It's not about that. It's not that dog eat dog type of relationship right there. But I was just really shocked because I was like, it had to be the going to church every Sunday, every Tuesday night person, you know what I'm saying? Want to be like Jesus, 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 who would try to step on me to, like, get, like, a better type of, like, reaction, whatever, from the boss. I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, I have never done that to you or anyone else I work with. I never would, because I'm not trying to climb the corporate ladder like that, and neither are you. There's nowhere to climb. Like, I don't get, it's nowhere to climb. It's like, why would you step on somebody, And that also brings me to the whole thing about how, and this is kind of, I don't know. This just reminds me of this issue that goes on as well in the workplace or even in society. It's like, black people, my black brothers and sisters, I don't care if you're from America, Jamaica, Haiti, London, I don't care. If you're black, you my peoples. My black peoples will not hold each other's hand and support one another and help one another get to the top. We are so busy trying to step on somebody, kick their feet from under them, freaking knock them out of the way just so that we can get a step ahead, and then we wonder why as a society black people can't do anything or can't get anywhere. We want to shop at every single other store other than a black person store. We want to shop at the Chinese store, we want to stop at the white man store, we want to go here, we want to go there. We'd also put our own black businesses, and there's nothing wrong with shopping at a Chinese store or a white person store or whatever, but it's like we would never get anywhere as a race if we don't support each other. You know what I mean? It's kind of like help each other out instead of freaking knocking each other down and trying to, get one up above the next person. It's like get it together. Can't we learn something from, the society that's going on right now? White people help each other. They're not so big on, oh, I'm going to knock this one down today. No, it's like, hi there, Bob. I'm going to help you, Bob. When you're at the top, you're going to put your hand down. You're going to help me up, Bob. It's that type of mentality. But we as black people, we don't have that. We all about self, and I know that probably has a stem from the whole slavery thing or whatever, and how they separated us and made us have to kind of care about ourselves and try to keep ourselves going, and they kind of separated us from our other family members and stuff, and I guess that type of mentality just continued to breed. But I think that it's time for people as a black person, as a black society, as a race, to kind of start supporting each other and helping each other out. Like I just don't get it. I'm yes, I'm 31. I'll be 32 pretty soon. But I don't have that mentality where it's all about me and I'm going to knock somebody out just so that I can get a foot forward. Like, I've never been like that. I'm not going to be like that. I don't really care so much about building myself up and putting other people down or about getting one up on somebody. Yeah, if I want to do my thing, I'm going to do my thing, but I'm going to try my best to take other people with me and be a positive type of force, or to be positive, what I'm saying, and not negative by knocking people down or stealing ideas or whatever. It just really grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears that this is like how people treat, other people. And I'm actually younger than this lady because like she's in her 40s. And so I would even think that she would kind of say, hey, you know what? You're young, you're trying to do something with your life or whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. You wanted to bring that topic up, bring it up. But nah, you wanna, and it's not even like a big deal, but this is something that this person does, like, you know, she's done before. And I told her, like, oh, this is not the first time you've done this. Like, I just don't understand, I don't get it. And I'm not the type of person where I'm going to knock anybody down or whatever. So, it's not my intention to do that. So when we're in a meeting and stuff, I don't say, hey, didn't I just tell you that? Like, why you stole my idea? Like, I'm not that type of person to do that because it's really not that serious. But it just really reinforces how messed up the society is today, and especially how messed up black mentality is, and how we can't even simply help each other or at least support each other and let each other one day shine, and how they could have that good idea or whatever and do their thing, and maybe the next day you shine. Like, it's not always about you and always about one upping somebody. Like, it's really not. Anyways, I'm done with this rant. I'm out.